At the mentioning of songs like Rastafari We, Uptown Downtown, and We Pray featuring Popcorn, I think that's a dead giveaway as to who my guest is today. With a strong musical background, as he's a producer, songwriter, a musician, recording artist to date, it's no surprise this all started at age 3. He's a Rasta, he's a Jamaican, and he's closely pegged to the reggae revival movement. His first album has been released. Yes, and World of Reggae is very much excited about this young talent superstar. Welcome, Dre Island, to the World of Reggae stage.
Greetings, world of reggae. Give thanks. It's a pleasure always.
Birdie. Birdie is a friend of yours, right? And he assisted in the birth of this name, Dre Island. Well, the island section of it.
Island
The
part
island
of it.
part
That
of
is
it.
right.
Where is Birdie?
Well, he's currently living in the state right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he's the one that produced the track featuring my brother Chronix, Days of Stone.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so it real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So Birdie is also a producer.
Yeah, Birdie's a producer. Birdie
Yeah.
and I first started, me and him first started produce. We had a label named Baddest Record. I'm a family.
Right.
So we grew together from
A toddler
go
to big
schools
man.
together. Only school we never went together was primary school. We went the same basic school. He went Don Robin, I went St. Richards, then we go Calabar. And then from life till now,
Yeah.
that was me and him.
So when you were attending Calabar, was there music? Did you do music at Calabar or your focus was something else?
Well, there was music at Calabar, but not to this level that I'm doing it on because I was never an artist
Right.
in my mindset
Yeah.
growing up, I used to beat the decks for the artists, them. So when the DJ them there at school, like I was going to school at the time when Brahma was going to school. So when Brahma and Percy, a DJ, me was the one where I beat the decks. I beat the rhythm, for them.
Yeah.
So that was my part in music then when I was going to Calabar. And I also was doing piano lessons too at the same time. So that was where I have the involvement in music. Also, we are a teenager, we grew up in Jamaica, we used to go to church. I used to sing on the church choir too,
Yeah.
So I did have music inside of me, but as I say, I never had this dream of being an artist.
At that time.
No.
So what was your focus at that time?
School?
Yeah.
School had the focus at the time,
Yeah,
because
but
at
people
the
were
end of
trying
the
to
day-
become a career.
At the end of
What
the
was
day,
that you were trying? What was that? I thought I was going to be a lawyer, definitely. So I did all the business subjects going in that direction. So what were your...
growing up, them always tell you a certain career path in a Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah.
In every school, doctor, lawyer, policeman, fireman, soldier man,
So what were
teacher.
you
I
going
wanted to
towards?
be a information technology consultant or an architect. That was my pre. So I always loved technical drawing. I always loved IT.
Yeah.
I got principal award at Calabar from third form up to fifth form in technical drawing. So that I did my passion. That I did
Okay.
my love. Me I say,
Yeah.
if me get 18, I me never ever feel good. I feel like I'm 40. Because me always want to be that top person, that especially that subject. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that was my, and me still not gonna say my career path either, cause it was more of your parents and you go school. You have to choose to do something.
Right.
You have to have a path, because this is what they want, and
Yeah.
and that was what I was doing. When me get my subject, them I don't think this ever see back from that day. Them I just give mommy and daddy because I feed them, And them-
I did this for you here.
Yeah, them spend them hard working money, send me to school. So it's love, and we're not ungrateful. We give thanks and grateful 100%. That's the part that I took, because See now, everything is necessary. Me used to wonder where pi r square and ratio and all of these things are gonna do for me in a life, you know. And but all of it is to is for breaking down, you know, like a small situations and like a small business that come to you, you know. It's all of these mental reasoning that you had from back in school, you know. The knowledge that they in your head. So when people come around with them like a mind game and them like a Anansi story, you know what time it is, you're sharp with all the angles them, you know.
So yes, growing up, you mentioned that your grandmother is like your hero, or he is your hero. Why is that so?
Because she's the one that grew me up from I was a little child. She grew up all our grandkids them from them a little baby, you know. Took us from our parents and she sent me to the world. She give us all of this knowledge that we know, every single parable, every single food that we eat, every single thing our grandma feed we, you know. She
Yeah.
guide and protect over we, you know, for our prayers them. I protect we up to this day.
Well, you've been doing music from age 3, the classical piano to be exact. How did that come about? Do you know?
Well, my dad was the one who came to me and asked me what instrument do you want to play? And as a child, I don't know if maybe that was the only instrument I knew of at the time. So I just said piano. And from there on, I know that I was stuck with a piano up to now. You know, so. And my grandmother too, how she played that part, you know, from she started seeing me the piano lesson, you know, she loved the fact that, okay, somebody playing an instrument in our house, knowing that we never came from that musical background. So no matter how much I wanted to give up on the piano as a youth, because, you know, we have friends and peer pressure and we want to go do other things to get distracted easily, she always ensured that you stick with this, you know. Make your cousin them go and go play. You go on a piano lesson.
Okay.
So, yeah, that part.
That part, that sound good, sound good. So you studied the classical style of music as a youngster. What influenced your present heavy involvement with reggae music?
I studied classical piano. But what influenced my reggae vibes? Reggae is. I was born in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica, Reddings Road.
Right.
And reggae is what we born come say. Christianity is what we born come say. Politics is what we born come say. Like how we come see people. And zinc fence. You know, like how we come see the beaches and the river. You know, like how we come see Aki and all the other fruit trees them around. Like how we come see animals are roam the earth free. That is my knowledge of Jamaica. You know? So that is what I know in my that they try to install in me from I was a little child. So reggae has been a part of me from my eyes open.
Okay.
You know, but for me no, reggae is more important than that. You know, reggae is I and I accept the trad movement, Rastafari, you know. Reggae now is the message that I put on a beat to deliver to the people.
Nice. Okay. All right. So it's been 5 years. 5 years actually leading up to this beautiful album. I do like your album.
Give thanks, give
I think it's
thanks.
a good body of work. And were there ever a desire to release an album prior to now?
Yes, I always had a desire because this album was created, came to life from 2012 when the title track was first built. Now I Rise. And from there on, you know, I knew that I wanted this not just to be a single, but I wanted this to be a part of a greater body of work.
Right.
You know. So that's how the title Now I Rise first came to life. And then along the way, you know, because the rise, it really is a growth, it's a process. It takes time, you know. Since 2015, we thought the album was completed and within myself, you know. And I always from there on wanted to put out the project, want to put out project, want to put it out. But you know, I had to forward to the realization that it was not of I, it was of Jah.
Okay.
And not the beat Jah time. And no
True.
matter how you act Dre like is you, remember that you never have that desire and that foreseen of saying that you wanted to be an artist is me bring you right here to this place. So let me take control and continue to do what I'm doing. So that's what I did and leave it up to the Most High. And here we are, Project Now Arise 2020.
Exactly. So, what has been the response since the release of the album?
A great response. It's a great feeling, I must say.
I can
Because
imagine.
a lot of people I know have been anticipating this album for years now, you know, because the fans them pressure me, my family them pressure me, you know, hard about this album. Because they've been hearing it. Some people, like my close families and friends, they've been hearing it. So they've been on the album go to, you know. But for me, it is like, okay, the burden come off your shoulder. All right, you know where you need to go next. You know what's coming next. It only gonna get better, but you know, the burden is gonna only get heavier. You see what I'm saying?
That is true.
So at the end of the day, is a process that build my mental capacity. You know, it also broaden my view on life. You know, and I mean, it's like my little baby that I grew up and see now become a man, you know, and gone out there to work, you know, and do what it have to do. So it's a joy.
Well, you see, your title track, I really do love the instrumental pool on it. Who did the lead guitar?
That lead guitar was played by my guitarist that plays in my band, Scott.
Yeah.
But it was actually produced by Ian. I actually played that guitar, you know, but it was with this. The same exact melodies that he played, and I just asked him to overdub it because I like live music. You know me, I say.
Well, big
Me
up yourself,
already play
Scott.
my part with this. So bass, guitar, I don't play them. So I leave it for who play them. So I always like to call Bassy, Ruel, or I call Scott. I call any musician that is available, you know, because all of them musicians, you know, have that love and passion for music. But it's Scott. Run the lines, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are the other musicians on
On
this
the-
track? And the producer, and who wrote the lyrics?
Um,
Mad lyrics. I love the message. on
the other music, I'm not sure. I play the bass. I thought that call a bassy. I was just thinking. Never did call a bassy for this. I play the bass. It was just Scott was the other musician, but I produced the track.
You produced the track.
Yeah, I made this beat.
And who wrote the lyrics? You?
I. Yes, I.
Blessed.
Yes, I.
Beautiful.
When I say I do, it's Rastafari.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I remember saying, you know, I just give I all I words, you know. Cause some I ask that what I ask for, I get. I go in the studio, put the headphone over my ears. Most I give me the right words to say to your people. Yes, of course, me do my chant. And Jah just do what him have to do from there.
Amen. Yes, I like that. So my city, what inspired that?
My city, Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah. What was happening
Inspired
at that
that.
time?
It's not, I don't sing music for that time, you know. I don't sing music for a time. I never wrote none of my songs for no particular one time. If I write in a song, maybe a time might be in there, but there's a next time in there, and there's another time in there, and there's another time there, because maybe just one line is from that time, that line is from such time, that line is from that time. This is a vision that I have from where I'm going. So
So what do you
I've
call
learned not to date music, so I don't write music for time. You know, so if
So
it
what
suit
inspired the writing of that song?
this time, give thanks to the
Because it was
Most High.
specific to Kingston, Jamaica.
It was
So what
specific to
was-
my city, Kingston.
Right. So
but
what
also,
inspired you
but
writing
also, you say it was specific to Kingston, Jamaica, because you hear me say Kingston, Jamaica, but it's
It
titled.
wasn't?
It's not titled Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
It is titled My City. And when you go to New York, you have man that tell me that this song is for my city, Dre. This is New York, so that's why I speak the way I speak of it. And you look at it that way, but I telling you based off other people views out there in the world. Because everybody have a city in the world. Everybody can say my city.
Okay.
And in every city, or most city, majority of the city, if you check it, is the same like here. Or even worse. Check out New York. Check out London. Check out Washington. Check out Paris. Bombs dropping there. So some things that we see things here in Jamaica, and think that, okay, what we have is the worst. Yeah. Everybody have their, I always say like this, everybody have their fair share of pressure. No man pressure is more than no man. Because here, yes, it is real. So I am going to sing about things, but as me tell you, me not put myself fully in the songs. It's always an inspiration where sometimes I sing things too and ask myself, when this? And have a next time to when I might get a little bit not scared, but you think of it in that manner where you say John was star word son and power, It's life, it become life. If you never yet see it yet, it now became life. So you have to look out. You know what I'm saying? So I sing about my city with that mindset that everybody had a city and what is going on in every city around the world. What is going on in my city, Kingston, what is going on in Mobe, what is going on in, and see how can I tie in it. So as you say, so everybody could overs and relate to it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the track Be Okay,
Yeah.
that featured Jesse Royal, right?
Yeah.
You wrote your verse?
Yeah, I wrote my verse.
You wrote it?
Yeah, he wrote this.
Okay. Describe the emotions when you were penning this song.
All right. This song, so it first started out, Be Okay first started out as,
I cried on the acoustic version, by the way.
yeah, love and respect every time. But it's from Mama Earth. Mama Earth. The song sound that way, but Mama Earth, me and sing about. Because
Yeah.
it first started out like how you're going back to time now. So I don't date music. You see people who say that song relevant now, but what created that was when they were burning down the Amazon. I was watching it on Instagram over and over and over. But this is me. It's when I see things on social media or the television too much in front of my face. I have a mind that once I always say I overthink too much. But I love that. I'm alright with that. Because when I see one thing going on, you know what my mind say? What is happening that I'm not seeing?
Good question.
So it's like that feeling came over me. That when I asked myself, because I was looking on it, could I come sing about trees abundant and everything and all of that? But no. My sister that happened, but then me I say, all right, that happened and them so brave enough to show me that and do this. What is happening that I cannot see and you cannot see? And that start get me worried. And that's where I went, lock up myself in the studio, start playing that beat, and that's what I got.
Ah, pretty cool.
Yeah. So I really, for Mama Nature, that's why I say you took me away from my home, which is Africa.
Yeah.
But as first I said, no tears. I hear you crying as the pain start to rocking through your bones because the earth are going to replenish itself. And when nature
True.
come back for man, it's trouble.
It's trouble.
Look what happened with this myth.
COVID.
This myth when I'm putting in the ear. Even just the thought of it alone kill people. You know what I'm saying? The gas is that them a Lego. Not even know what happened. Them just walk out and just drop bluff. Them a cry. No tears not even run out of them eye for real. I never knew that was gonna happen. And it's not that icy when I was saying that. I see more graphic things. And what I see is really nature. It's not man. Because when nature coming back, you know them say when
coming back.
Jah smile, him smile, but when Jah ramp, him ramp rough. Yeah. So that's why I sang it that way, you know. They say that slavery is over, why we still fighting to be free? Why is everybody fighting right now to be free? And slavery is done long time. That's a myth. You know, so it's just life that but it also, that's why I say I don't date music, but it will start from something, and then I just take it. I just take it to places where it need to go.
Yeah. And most time when people ask about how they want to know what that something is. So yeah, that's because it kind of help people to get to
Understand
understand
it more.
it
Yeah, but
more
that
and
was
know
all about
more.
nature. Even now when I play that song, I always start with Woman's Worth, Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
When I play it on the piano and I run, because that is what I'm singing about. Mama Earth.
Yeah. So there are 4 collaborations on the album, right? And how do you go about picking who for what track? How do you know who fits what track? Because it's like, whoa, the collaborations are really, really good and fitting. So,
You know, all of these collaboration on the album is our brothers, are my families.
yes.
You know, so I know them personally. So it was that alone in its sense made it very easy for me to choose, because I know and accept my brothers for who they are. 7 brothers, 7 different mind. I have my ways. You have your ways. What am I gonna do? I have to love you and accept you from you, my sister. That's just how life is. So for me, I just be real to who I know you are
Yes.
and what I know you love for real, and I just give you that passion on my album.
That's
I'm
true.
not going to take you out of your comfort zone. No.
So, to those who thought your older greats like M16, Rastafari, We, Uptown, Downtown, etc., would have been on the album, what do you say to them?
Well,
They missing it, Dre. They wanted it on the album.
well, you know, life is beautiful, you know, and I've learned from my greats, like how them want to see the greats on the album. You know, I've learned from some of my greats that music is no rush.
True.
And once you make timeless music, I can put out those songs on a different album, in a different style, in a, you know, I can do so much things to that track, those track. Because up to date, Rastafari Way is not officially released. Nobody can buy it.
Yeah.
And I spitefully did that. The first time because that song was leaked, and that's how I became the artist Dre Island. And I put up a free link, box link, for everybody to download it. So people wonder how that song got away so quick and so big. Nobody knew of me at the time. I never knew nobody at the time, you know. And that was the first time I did a World of Reggae interview the same year
Right.
because of that song. And what I did was put up that free link, everybody click and download it, put up on my YouTube, and then I see that the song taking off. I just go and shot a video, and up to this date, that song don't have a bass line in it because I wasn't finished with it, you know. And I was never voicing on that instrument saying that I wanted to be an artist. Not even in that time. I was voicing with the intention that that's how I write music.
Right.
With my headphone on, with the record track and the track playing, and I wanted to find an artist to sing the song, and I would produce them and I would manage that artist. That's what I was doing at that time, and that song leaked. That's why I said earlier, it was never within my own desire that I wanted to do this. It was just Jah that corner me
Right.
and say, all right, this is what
This
you
is
have to
it.
do. This is your reason why you live. All of your friend them that you used to party realize that they are not here on earth anymore. You are here. Is a reason why you are here. So this is what you're gonna do. Is either you do this or you do that.
You went through that for real? Your friends passed?
Yeah, I mean, life, enough family man we have, you know, and enough families pass, you know. It's not how we used to par. Enough how we used to par in our community, you know, but for me, maybe close to 9 and then man, five died the same year when I started singing from police, you know. But alive still.
Yeah, that's true. In an interview, I'm sure of, that there were limited chances or choices to what you would have become.
I
in
mean,
terms of it would have been possibly crime, hustling. Those were some of the things that you stated, and
because
God gave you music.
I just, I maybe I was just being too much. That's why I went off a bit too much of myself. I true.
No.
Because, why? You must be too much of yourself. Because if I was being too much of myself, I wouldn't be here right now doing this.
Okay.
Me just make the spirit move.
Right.
And identify the purpose. So one thing I always urge you is to just know your worth, find out why you're here, and act on that. It's a simple thing, It's not to watch your brother.
Yes.
It's not to be nickel your brother or use mind game on your brother or try to bring down your brother or try to bad mind your brother. Because a lot of youths have it, and that is what causing the problem.
Yeah.
If people want to say that word don't exist, say what they want to say. It is real in Jamaica then. If you know they know else, it they here. And the youths them have it against them one another a lot, and it costs because of greed. It's a number of things, that come true, I don't accept one thing. I don't accept frustration as one of those though. It's greed, it's envious, it's covetousness, it's nothing good. You see what I'm saying? So I just urge one to know the word, know your purpose, know why you are here,
Yeah.
and know this. What is mine, and what is yours is yours.
Because everybody born with a different purpose.
Thank you very much.
And we all have our own fitting space.
Thank you very much.
No need
Thank you
bothering
very
anybody
much.
about theirs.
Thank you very much.
That's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Your appreciation for music and all genre came out in this album. Was it your conscious decision to head in the direction of not such solely reggae?
Well, that question is kind of tricky in a way, And people use terms, and I know it's not World of Reggae who asks these questions. It's just people out there that really have these questions in their mind. Because these are questions from people for real,
Yeah,
that is
most
out
time
there.
we have to, yeah.
And no, because I know World of Reggae and you know too the meaning of all of this. But reggae, as I say, is...
And we are here to provide the viewers with their answers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's why we do the interviews to it.
Right.
You see what I say? So look, reggae now, the word reggae for I is a message.
Right.
Full stop. No.
It has nothing to do with the beat.
I am been playing instruments from I was a little child.
Right.
And you know one thing I know? A piano plays anything
Right.
that you want to play on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because this instrument by itself is dumb. And you
Right.
rule it. And you make it speak, and you make it move, and you make it cry, you make it sing, you make it laugh, you do everything to it, make it dance. So, for me, genre don't exist. That's a myth.
Oh.
So if people want to put reggae in a genre category, them in trouble with Dre Island. Yeah, because I and I is not for that. I born division, and if me I come and say me born division religion, then if me accept genre, me I accept religion.
So in my introduction,
So
when
any
I say
Rasta
you're a
man,
reggae
any
artist,
Rasta man will watch this and want to compete, you say if me I gotta accept genres, me I gotta accept religion. Because all of that is division. And I am not for it. Yeah, because that cause look what cause the problem. May I show you see it's
so how should I have introduced you when I said
no,
you
it's
were a
right
reggae
West no
artist?
man.
It's
It's
right?
right thing you
Okay,
do man.
cool.
Remember me just identify what's the reggae to me. It's a message that I and I used to deliver to your people.
Right.
So I am a reggae artist for real. in
Okay,
that term.
cool.
Zine?
Thank you for
In that
explaining.
term. So may I show you how confusing it is.
Okay.
Jamaica have a reggae and dancehall, them say.
Scam Mentor, Rocksteady.
Me sing a song with Popcorn. Oh, I never knew that dancehall artists could sing a song with a reggae artist. Oh, so hold on there. When me the born in a
said that.
when I born in a my garrison, right? You'd have one fence put up to my next door neighbor, say reggae and dancehall. Not the same. My brother that we used to cuss out with and shape man and hug him up and embrace him, and my sister when me see and say, go and see Sugar up and embrace her and say I love you, and she say I love you too, and we go through earth. Now one Jamaica, No one
Jamaica,
people.
one people.
So what is this madness?
No, but I mean,
No, I just
we
answer the
started out
question, you know.
defining the musical
That's
terms.
why
And we have classical,
I
we
say
have R&B, we have reggae,
I don't
we have
I know for
soca,
that. I know
calypso.
for none of
So
that. I
as
and
long
I have
as you
music.
can state that,
No.
then we should be clear.
Me not have none of that.
All right,
Me,
cool.
me not see none of that in a Dre Island eyes. You know what Dre Island see?
Mm-hmm.
Music. And Bob say the best one thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain.
All right,
Yeah.
good, cool, no pain. Can we talk about tour plans? Because you are managed by Sharon Burke, right?
100%.
And they are your solid agency, is your booking agent.
100%.
Good. And knowing Sharon and solid agency that does not sleep, I know there are already talks about dates.
100%. 100%.
So who will be seeing you soon?
The world.
Which country?
Well, let's see.
Yes.
You know, let's see. That is something to see and
You don't
something
want
to
talk about it
remember.
right now.
Yeah, but I looking forward to that day, you know, when
It's all right. We log into
I looking
the
forward
solid
to that day
agency.
when we forward. I don't know, maybe World of Reggae should put on a show because them put on shows too, you know.
Oh yes, we're heading in that direction. We're trying to make sure that we encompass all
World
things
of Reggae
artists, you know.
toured me on my first tour with my sister Kelly's Chronics and I and the Sing
Yeah.
Them do 23 days on the road. We do 25 days and we do 23 shows. And World of Reggae, they're already right through.
Yeah, man.
So me know
Support
them
of
can put
reggae.
on one show right now. Them know
So,
about show too.
That is the appeal.
World of
okay?
Reggae.
World of Reggae, there's an appeal.
Trouble.
Ah. So Dre, on that tour, we saw you with the piano. Are we?
Yes,
Can we expect that?
that's the first time I actually and it was never in the set, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was while we were on tour. People them don't see that give me too much love.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just feel so good. Like,
You
me
wanna
just-
give them
like
back
it's a
some.
part like me here. I mean, I say, you know what? Because I want to stay and I want to give me all this love, I'm going to show you some love in a different way.
That sounds good.
And it might they look worse because of how brilliant the Sing Friends Redemption are.
Big
And
up
how
yourself.
talented they are.
Mhm.
You know, when I started playing after I sing the first, maybe the intro and first verse, they just take the time and join in, and that was the tour from there on right through.
Yeah.
Made it a part of my set.
Yeah, man. World of Reggae, remember that tour.
Definitely. Every
Still
time I look
stamp
on
on
that
the
tour, the
brain.
first day of the tour, if you type it in on YouTube right now, Dre Island, Jordan Turbo Tour,
Mm-hmm.
2014, Kelly's Chronics, Dre Island, you will see. World of Reggae, I do the first interview, the very first, as we step off of the tour bus. World of Reggae, we see.
Yeah, World of Reggae is really a supporter of reggae.
Yeah, man.
Real
Yeah, man.
supporter.
Yeah, man. Real life, man.
It's the year of 2020, and presently, the world is being battered by this. What you call it earlier?
Madness. This myth.
AKA COVID-19, right? How have you been coping?
Who, me?
Yeah, and what is your advice to your fans?
Stop make them take you for fool.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop make them hallucinate your mind. Stop make them trick you. It's just a handful of people that only put in power. So on stop. Majority rule. And them a make it look like the minority.
Ashe. Well, you said that if we should investigate deeper, we would realize that Ireland is not just what we were taught in school.
Yeah,
Right?
because them says a small land must surrounded by
Surrounded
water.
by- yes, and thing.
And that's the meaning where you have in the
Yeah, what them
book.
give us so we feel learn and thing. But what's your other meaning for it?
Oh,
Additional.
No, but it's
Additional.
also
It's
there
true.
too, you know. It's also there too. 'Cause
Yeah.
additional when you read to
Right,
it
that's
is
why you
there.
change and say
It is there too.
additional, 'cause-
A
yeah,
place
'cause I
that
look it
where
up.
you go to find yourself.
Yourself.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But
So-
as I say, is Kurt just to call me Island, and everybody who know Birdie is a troublemaker.
Eh,
So Birdie just trouble people get nickname and so when me first here come to life, me never it was like
I thought it was something
I
bad
say,
or,
oh that
or
brother Yardley,
initially.
what do you mean by Dre Island? Remember we grew up here, so no man is an island, no man stands alone, each man is my brother, each man is your
Yes.
so me hear him say that now, me I say, what are you try say? Selfish. But me never ever selfish in a life. Everybody know me. So that move off of my mind quick. Come here and say, ah, that in my priest. So what am I talk about then? And you know, tell the truth up to this day, I've never asked that man. Why did you call me Island?
Yeah.
No.
All right, I will find Birdie and ask him myself.
Because, you know, and no, me I say to you, you know, I just popping on my head, man, I talk to you. When me say it, I say, you see me start this, I just works.
I just jowers.
Yeah.
I just jowers. So tell us a surprising thing you have discovered about yourself. You can tell with Dre. True, we not gonna talk.
I don't know. You know, it hard and it might sound away and people don't get me to say. I always tell people say nothing surprise me. You know. It's like me see it already. It's like when things I'm like me, I say, oh. And this it's like me hard for shock. Me hard for you gonna know. You gonna see. Ask people about me. It's just I don't know if it's how I grew up or what me used to see when I grew up, you know. I don't know what caused it. I can't explain it, but so it asks me, I think about it for real, because everybody have something to surprise them. Come
Yeah.
on. Well, me not think. Maybe me can say, for those see my kids them a grow every day and when they just see them a grow and all the changes I make, me don't know them give me that joy that when me can say. When me look on them and see them do different things, you know, them give me that feeling, make me say, yo, you know, them get me excited. They get me excited, you know, but I don't know what really excite me out there.
It was supposed to be a surprising thing that you discover about yourself.
I don't know. I know everything about myself long time.
Yeah.
Because that me, you know.
You don't realize so when you come through the door, you have to come through with your right side.
No, man. Me not have them thing there. The brain I can't tell we about me. Like, me, not have no one, something. Me just hear what going on.
Dre, me know you pay attention to yourself, you know.
No.
No,
anybody who can tell you say
that is why you don't really know.
No, what people can tell you about me is me judge myself a lot.
Yeah.
I love judge myself. What?
Did you ever say you judge yourself hard?
What? Sometimes something will happen to me and I laugh and people I say, yo, oh you laugh. Me I say, son of me. What me supposed to do? I'm me happen to and you happen to, you know, fam. I'm me happen to. Like, I'm good. Like, see then now me have knee, where they may have a knee problem. They meet in an accident over Belize. And then I come Jamaica 4 days after and I can't flip him. I just attack police for the first time. Every time. Just last year. Nobody never know about it. I come up. But I did this same foot me that for use kick off the door. And so it just swell up back my foot and I couldn't stand up like this and hold back my foot like this. And now look. Heal. So is me just live with that within myself and keep on judging myself, you know, and know say the body heal itself. I just cause me grew up and learn say it's either you stick with the law of the land or the law of the Bible. You know, so what law do I choose? What do I choose to live with? What way do I choose to go with? And I choose Rastafari, and I know that the body heals itself through Rastafari.
True Rastafari. So that is true.
So I just keep judging myself because of that. I just want to keep myself pure for that best. People tell me all the while I need to act like artists, behave like artists, and the worst thing you can tell me for do. No, don't tell me that. No, me and my family, them good, you know. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know my purpose. I know what I need to do when I need to do, and I always do. So.
Nice. Yeah. That's beautiful. So, what are your social media angles?
Well, you can just go to the one-stop island, DreIslandmusic.com.
Yeah. And that's All around.
Right.
Facebook,
We take
Twitter,
it right around the
social,
island.
mad, mad, mad. Everything social media. And we,
Tours, events, merch, album, where you can go buy the album on a different platform that you're comfortable with streaming it
right?
on. So everything is there on www. dot. It's not J Island Chum come from Jamaica. It's DREISLAND music. It's spelled regular way. music.com.
Thank you very much, Dre, for being my guest today. It was beautiful.
What's the question with all this happening in your long time? You be sad in your soul. Mama teachings and time revealing. It's like we on a judgment roll. Questions everywhere we live, and in the fair, these leaders are out of control. Black and white against black and white. These times are very cold. Hear me when I say, hear me when I say, now the whole world is singing the same old song. And the love of His Majesty will always live on. So many years and times they fight, yet I and I survive. Now the whole world is singing the same old song. Yeah, before this physical body and this face, my sisters and I created this place. Before these Romans ruled this place, my sisters and I created this space. Born black and proud, they call me no slave. No, Jah protect my soul. I see they trying to take control. I'll be traveling with this heavy load. Now time will surely unfold. Yeah, the road gets slippery under these soils. Now everybody singing the same old song. The road gets slippery under these soils. Now everybody singing the same old song. The road gets slippery under these soils. Now everybody singing the same old song. The road gets slippery under these soils. Yeah, now the whole world is singing the same old song. And the love of His Majesty will always live on. So many years and times they fight, yet I and I survive. Now the whole